I'm Master Silver, and yes, you can tell by the layout, it is time for the return of Smash Wargames. So, just a few quick notes before we start. I know I said I'd return to this a lot sooner, but things got delayed. I completely forgot. So if this is not how the setup works, where it's one stock level 9 CPUs, then I apologize. I'll have to rewatch an older video after this. It's been months. I haven't really done this, I think, since my first exams, actually. I know I'd come home and I'd play Super Mario Party and Smash Wargames, but now we're back. I've got, different from all the other times, I've actually got a piece of paper here that it printed the thing smaller than I like. But I've got the tournament brackets in my hand, that way I don't have to remember it all by memory, obviously. And so, our return has got a few pretty good matches. It's got Bálor versus Alexa Bliss, 11 versus Jeffery Smith, which is a version of me created by me and Kezia, because we were talking in geography and I asked them what, I look like what my name would be if they didn't know my name and who they think I'd be. And they said Jeffery, and in school we did the math gauze exam, in grade 8, and, no, grade 7, and so when I got my certificate of participation back, it said CJ Smith rather than Silva, so that's how Jeffery Smith came to be. We got Josh versus Zack, the two best friends going at it, and reverse CJ versus Manchester Black. That's very, very small writing there. But okay. So, we're going to start off with the two WWE members. I don't remember how well they did in their respective things, but I don't think either of them did that well. She looks happy, and he looks just mad. Well, yeah, it's fun to be back. And I'm very happy to be back, and I will be doing this series until the end. I thought I'd do this series again. I thought I'd start it up because, so many series have ended. I've been focusing a lot on Batman Arkham, and I realized I don't have many other series going. Like, I have Ultimate Custom Night, Dead by Daylight, Rowdy Wrestling, and nothing else. New Super Mario Bros. U can't continue until I beat World 6 again. Skylanders finished. Just a whole lot of series finished is what I'm trying to get at. So I thought it'd be good to, return to this. It's close to school time, so I'm trying to wrap up more of the console games because they're harder to do when my parents are around, unlike mobile games and other stuff. So I'm going to try and wrap up all the console games, aside from Batman Arkham, while it's still summer vacation. And then I'll be doing a lot of, mobile games and a lot of bests of and a lot of computer games, when we return back to school. So, yeah, shall we get started? Okay, well, it seems to me like not the Golden Goddess, that's Mandy Rose, I think that's her nickname. I haven't watched a lot of Mandy Rose. I just finished watching SummerSlam matches, so to come back in the first match back is a WWE match is kind of bizarre. But, it seems the goddess of WWE has lost to the Demon King, Finn Balor. But now, we turn to who Finn Balor's opponent in the second round will be. Will it be, I can't move, I don't have the control, it's over there. We have Jeffery Smith, who I think almost won, one of the things, and 11. Now, in real life, I would lose. Because 11, I mean, if you can outlast her power, then yeah, I mean, she wears down pretty quickly, but she can get pretty deadly on you if she wants to. So, in reality, I probably would have lost. But we're here to see. We're here to see. It is L versus Gel. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Okay, well, it seems like I somehow defied the odds, and Jeffery Smith, yet another entry, yet another version of me enters the second round. I have a, unfortunately, strong feeling that a version of me is going to be the one that wins this entire tournament, which I kind of don't like, and because I feel like it's somewhat unfair because of how many versions of me I made, but I also don't feel bad because at the same time they're all kind of their own selves. Sorry, my nose is itchy. But at the same time I do kind of feel bad because everyone can just watch all this and be like, oh, you know, you just play the matches over and over until you won. When in reality, I don't know how to prove it to, but in reality I do one take and then I go on. So whatever happens the first time these people fight is whatever happens, and I'm sorry if it's disappointing. I'm sorry that if I end up winning, that some people may just look at it like, oh, you made it so you can win or whatever. And it's not that way. I have not rigged this in any way. Take it my word for it, whether, if you will or you won't. But I have not rigged this in any way. So let's get on, because the two best friends and two friends of mine from school are now going to fight it out. Zack, I don't know if he did that well, and Josh was in the same thing as Jeffery, and he did pretty good, I believe. So yeah, it is time to square off. And see which one of the best friends, kind of like the match between Taylor and Kieran, which one of these two will succeed. Let's see. Well, I don't know if the camera even picked it up, but I literally gasped at the ending of that match. That's never happened before in any Smash Wargames episode I've done, and there's been like, what, 9 seasons? It's over like 80-something episodes. Like, wow, that was an interesting finish. Probably one of the best you'll ever see on this series, in this channel. But yeah, that wow. I'm speechless after that. That was probably, that shocked me so much. But now we turn to see, because we have already determined that Finn Bálor will face Jeffery Smith in the second rounds, but who will face the one and only Zack? Will it be Manchester Black, who is from Supergirl? He's my favorite character from Supergirl, which is surprising to some people. I know that I did watch Supergirl, considering I hate Superman. I hate people that, always win. But yeah, I hate Superman a lot. I feel like he's just too powerful. He's just so fucking boring. He got powers and the only weakness is kryptonite. So therefore, every battle will be the same thing because everyone's just going to use damn kryptonite. It is so repetitive and so stupid, and I don't like Superman or any version of him. The only good thing about Supergirl is that she's hot. That's literally it. But yeah. So I did watch Supergirl. It was a bit of a pain to get through because it got, the characters got, like the Flash, the TV show Flash, in my opinion, the characters got a bit, horrible, really. And the show got really repetitive, and we already knew what was going to happen because every time, Supergirl would come out on top because she's just so fucking powerful. But yeah, he's my favorite character from it. He's probably one of the most entertaining things about it, in my opinion. Versus Reverse Me, which is basically me just flipped. It's not anti-me, it's a different me. Which, I remember a while ago when I first came up with the idea of having Reverse Me, Byron, and Ethan. I do remember, me, Byron, Ethan, and Kezia telling me that if there was Reverse Us, then technically they would be girls, which I can't disagree with. That's true. But I can't change at this point, so we're just going to stick with this. Another male, another version of me. And this will be the final match of this episode. I've done a lot of explaining this episode. I've been talking a lot more this episode than I probably typically do in Smash Wargames. I'm sorry, but it is return, and I have a lot to talk about. So, yes. We are starting off with this match. Let's see what happens to determine who will fight Zack. Alright, well, it seems that I got thoroughly dominated and another version of me will not be continuing in the tournament. So, yay for all of you me haters out there. But yeah, so Manchester Black is prevailing to the next rounds against Zack. So, that's going to be interesting. In the next episode, though, we will have the final 4 fights in the first round tournament, which will be Matt Murdock versus James Gordon, Luke Cage versus Arnold Schwarzenegger. I forgot I made Arnold Schwarzenegger. Iron Fist versus Kakashi, and Jessica Jones versus Liam. Liam is the sixth member of the Salty Boys, who wasn't in the Salty Boys podcast because he had a different he was in a different class the whole time than us, but he was still in the Salty Boys podcast. I did mention him when I was like listing like, oh, who's the best Salty Boy and the futuristic updates and whatnot of the Salty Boys. He was also in the first season of the Salty Boy tournament, and he's the final Salty Boy to be in this tournament. And so far, out of all the Salty Boys, actually, while we're on the topic, I made it. Byron didn't make it. Oh yeah, I forgot Byron didn't make it. Ethan made it. Emil didn't make it because Tej beat him. And we have yet to determine if Liam is going in it. So out of the six members of the Damn Salty Boys, 3 people have made it, and 2 people currently have not. So will Liam be making it even, 3 and 3, or will he be making the cut and entering the majority of people by winning the match? I could English, that'd be nice. But yeah, so that's pretty interesting, because soon we will start the second round tournaments, and then the third round tournaments eventually, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So, until then, I'll try and get a video of this out every day, because it's very quick to record. It's kind of pain to edit, because I have to take the same photo of the tournament brackets, and I have to edit them individually to show every person, prevailing in the tournament. So, that part, the editing is a bit of a headache, but it doesn't matter, because these upload quickly. YouTube typically doesn't take that long to process them. The recording is quick, and it's very fun to do. So I will probably be doing one of these every day, just like Batman Arkham Knight, because I want to get through this all, and we've got a lot to cover. We've got like 3, maybe 4 rounds. Honestly, I don't even understand this tournament bracket. I'm gonna have to remember very, very freaking hard. Oh, no, I get it. Never mind. I understand it now. I understand it. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. Never mind. I understand it now. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for watching. I am Aswell Silver, and actually, I just remembered. This is the first video of Smash Wargames that I'll be doing, like, my new outro, and since I've become better at recording, since I've become Aswell Silver rather than Those People Productions. That's kind of neat, actually. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for watching. I'm Aswell Silver, and like, comment, subscribe for more of this, more gaming, more vlogs, whatever else comes. I will see you all very, very soon. Later, guys. Actually, wasn't that bad.